Hello Taurus, and welcome to your general tarot reading for the month of July 2018. This is just a general outlook on what the cards want me to tell you in the past, present and future arrangement. Ouch. Okay, so you have got all swords here. Now the first card in this reading is representing your past, so this could be any time before the month of July, and depending when you're watching this, it might even happen at the beginning of July. And for the past, you have got the Son of Swords. Okay, so sometimes I get a really strong feeling of defensiveness in this card. Maybe you've been feeling particularly insecure and on edge, paranoid even. It feels like you have been waiting, ready to attack. And anyone that hurts you emotionally or tries to squash your pride in some way, you are there, ready and waiting to knock them out in a metaphorical sense. I get the feeling some of you are having struggles in the workplace, and I feel like this has been going on for a while now. So I don't know if something happened, did you mess up? I feel like you are being closely observed, or at least that is what your mind is telling you that's happening. Maybe you have lost sight of the bigger picture though, so step back and try and get an unbiased perspective on whatever it is that has happened there. The next card in your reading is the present, and this represents any time within the month of July, and for that card you've got the Seven of Swords. So, deceit. This card is all about deceit. So are you keeping secrets, or is somebody else lying to you? You need to think about that. You know what, I get a really strong hunch actually that this is you here. You're the one keeping a secret. Have you done something a little bit naughty or tried to cover it up? Something that you've done, I don't know, something went terribly wrong by accident and you haven't taken responsibility for it. I'm getting a feeling that you are avoiding blame here, and I do hope you haven't let someone else take the hit. You need to really think about whatever it is that you've done, whatever it is you're hiding. Is it really worth the mental pain? Because the thing is, unless you are a psychopath, that is probably going to mentally eat you up the longer that you dwell on it and hold it inside. It will slowly break you down from the inside out. Seriously, bottling stuff up, especially when you've potentially let someone else take the blame, is really not going to do you any good at all. Okay, it might be embarrassing to fess up to whatever you've done, and perhaps some of you will be disciplined accordingly, but it might be better to just deal with it openly and take whatever the punishment is. Your mental health will suffer otherwise, and sometimes that can be more debilitating than any physical punishment. So think about that and process what you've done and try and fess up if you have stepped out of line. And the final card in this reading is your future card. So this is representing any time beyond the month of July. It might even happen at the end of July, depending when you're watching this. And for that card, you've got the Nine of Swords. So yeah, as you can see, here we have the festering. So the future looks like you are favouring keeping whatever this was to yourself and letting it eat you up a little bit. Now, the first card in this reading told me that some of you were paranoid, and I'm presuming that was due to whatever you are keeping a secret. Is it honestly worth it to be feeling like you're constantly having to watch your back? Things are likely not as bad as they seem, you know. Holding these worries inside will inevitably give those worries more energy and make them seem a lot worse than they are. You do not have to be a prisoner in your own mind. Take a breath and let the tension and the worry and the negativity out. See a therapist if you have to, or talk to a friend or a colleague that you trust. Your future is feeling really mentally heavy, and that is seriously not doing you any good and will most certainly affect your work and your life moving forward if you don't deal with this now. So your future's looking a little bit mentally draining there. I don't know if some of you have done something wrong here, but if you have, it might be worth just owning up to it and taking the rap, because, like I said, when you bottle something up, it can make you mentally unwell quite quickly, because you will obsess over whatever it is that you have covered up, and your mind just goes a little bit crazy. I've been there myself before, and paranoia isn't a good thing at all. So hopefully whatever's happened can be resolved and you can push on through with this. I'm sorry I haven't got anything more positive to say, but these are the cards that came out and that is what the message was. So if you like this reading, even if you didn't like this reading, please give it a thumbs up. And if you want to hear more readings from me, then make sure you're subscribed to the channel. A few people have been asking me, and I do also offer personal readings, and information for how to get one of those can be found in my description box. I'm also thinking of doing summer loving romance forecasts, so if anyone is interested in that, let me know. I hope you're having a good day, and I hope this month is brighter than these cards made out. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you in your next reading.